Hey, we're live. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hello, hello. Good afternoon or evening, almost. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm actually right now wanted to go live. I wanted to introduce you guys to my newest partner in real estate at eXp Realty, Mrs. Kaytie Stapleton. And yeah, I just wanted to introduce you guys to her and just we're going to talk about her a little bit today. I'm putting her on the spot. I want to welcome her to Kaytie's new to real estate and to eXp Realty for that matter. And I'm just excited to be in partnership in business with her. She is a local real estate agent here in the Triangle, and she'll be servicing the Triangle. She'll be able to help you with all your real estate needs. And before we get there, I just want to, talk to her. It's kind of like an interview per se, but we're doing it face to face. And I just want to let's get to know Kaytie a little bit. I do want to, let folks know that she's a resource and that she's able to help you, new agent or not. She's partnered with some of the best agents in the world, not just North Carolina or the Triangle. So she's here to help you and as well as myself, but we're going to talk to Kaytie for a little bit and get some information about her. And I just want to introduce everybody to, like I said, my newest partner in business and in real estate. So Miss Kaytie, what brought you, what were you thinking? No, I'm joking.
I have no idea.
Why real estate and what got you wanting to do real estate?
So I have a lot of customer service and sales experience. So when I started sales, I was actually doing technology. So I was doing Apple and AT&T, and then I transitioned to automotive. And it was nice being able to meet different people because every field of sales and customer service, you see different people, you learn different people. It's always a different demographic. So being in automotive, you got to experience a lot of different demographics, different backgrounds. And whenever I moved up to Raleigh, because I'm not originally from here, I did automotive up here as well, but then I finally learned that I was pregnant again, which we have been trying to do for the longest.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And I just wanted more, I would say flexibility, but to be completely honest with you, real estate is not the most flexible thing. The whole
You said it's not?
I mean, it can be.
It is.
I mean, it's not oh, I just wake up when I want to and work. You still have to have
work.
Yeah, you still have to have structure. So it's flexible, but you still need structure, and that's fine. But I learned, I was having another baby, and I was I got to figure out, I want to still do something, but I just don't know what. And I was doing photography for interior designers and apartment complexes and stuff like that. And I enjoyed, learning about different architecture and experiencing it. And then I figured, well, why don't I just try to mesh the two together? So I picked the middle of my pregnancy to start real estate school, and I did that, and I did my exam, I passed, and now I'm here at eXp.
Well, listen, that's a lot, and that's exciting. I mean, wow, that just the whole story and just hearing what you did while you're doing it, you're pregnant. So that's you're gonna kick real estate's tail. She's gonna help a lot of folks because she's already showing drive and determination. Wow, that's a lot. So speaking of, I understand that you gave us a little synopsis of what you were doing. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Fayetteville, so I'm still from North Carolina, but I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's
okay.
It's Fort Bragg.
Okay. Fort Bragg.
That's what it is. So it's Fort Bragg.
Army? No, you're not an Army brat.
No, but I'm a military wife.
Okay.
Yeah, so my husband was in the Army, and now he's retired veteran, and he's in the automotive industry. So automotive industry seems like it runs in our family, but hopefully I can start bringing real estate to the family tree.
So. You will. Hopefully you will. This market is very interesting right now, and I feel like you're getting started at a great time. You joined a great company. I'm not just saying it because I work for them, but I am saying it because I work for them. And I joined during the pandemic as well. So it's one of those things where we partner with one another and we all help each other.
And that's what
There's so much
I
that
like.
we're going to teach Kaytie about with real estate and just EXP in general. I mean, this is the type of company where you just reap the benefits. It's just crazy. I can't even explain it, but it's just the collaboration and the togetherness and just everybody willing to share and learn and help each other, help one another out. So I feel like you starting out in your career and now you're here at EXP. I'm happy that we have a mutual friend in common who introduced us, and I'm happy that you're here. Like I said, I wanted to introduce the world to you, all my social media channels. She does have a Instagram and a Facebook, but her Instagram, as you can see, strolling across the bottom is Charisma Nicole _ Realtor. And then she has a YouTube channel called The Kaytie Chronicles. So you guys please follow her. And I'm sure from what I've seen, she's a ball of fun, a great ball of energy. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like since I met her, I haven't even known her that long. I just feel like we just click, you know?
Yeah.
So, and she's going to be teaching me some things as well as I teaching her some things. And that's what I like about, partnering with people. And even being at EXP, I mean, we collaborate and share things amongst each other. And I'm not the type of person where I feel like, oh, I've been in the business longer and I knew everything. No, she's teaching me some stuff I don't even know how to do or about, especially with social media. And I also have a YouTube channel that she gave me some very constructive criticism on today. So I got to get going and get my channel back going. And if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, it's Ashley Harris _ Soul Sister Ash. It's not hard. I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, so yeah, I just, I wanted to, like I said, introduce you and just talk with you for a little bit because I just feel like, you're a great person and I can tell you're ready to go. She's very eager to learn. She's been doing so much stuff in her first couple of weeks. It's just crazy. Like, you guys go check her out on her Instagram page. It just looks so phenomenal. She's getting stuff out there. She's putting out that information and she's eager to help people buy and sell. And I don't know, are you planning on working with investors or have you thought about where you want to take your business?
I've thought about that and I just feel like I just want to be like your go-to person to help you do anything real estate, whether that's buy, sell, build, invest, anything. Or, even if you need a rental, because that's still, you still need somewhere to live. Sometimes you have to rent and that's
Amen.
fine.
Sometimes you have to until you get to where you're going, right?
So, and that's fine. Like my whole goal is just to be able to help people. I'm not really like a salesy person or like, sales is not like my whole. Oh, no.
It's okay.
But, I like to be helpful. So, if you ever have a question that you want answered, you can always ask me. I'm basically like an open book. And if you do happen to stumble upon my YouTube, you'll see that I'm literally I'm just an open book. Like I don't hold back. I am who I am, and
pretty much like me.
Yeah, I think that's why we kind of meshed.
Yeah. So, and we want to make sure that we're providing value to all of our clients, friends, family, just people that we see randomly. I mean, there's so much that we've gone over today that we decided to meet together. This is our second time meeting face to face, and we just wanted to get together and do some strategizing and what we call masterminding and get some stuff together and getting Kaytie ready to go out here and take on the real world, because we all know she's fresh out of the books because she just finished school, but she's already, I'm sure you probably can tell now that it's real out here, and it's a serious job that we do, and yeah, we're ready to take care of you guys and help you guys with your investments. Because buying a home is definitely a big investment, and we're here for you. Let's see. We're gonna get a little bit more information about Kaytie. What do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun? Well, if I'm not eating,
amen,
or sleeping, I like to research electronic stuff. I am a camera junkie because photography, was my first baby. So I'm always looking at new cameras and stuff like that. But that's what I'm doing in my free time. I'm not eating or sleeping because that's basically what I've been doing lately is eating and sleeping.
Well, and you're pregnant, so
even before then, I was eating
okay.
and
I was
sleeping.
about to say okay. Pretty much, that's what Kaytie likes to do, and I like to eat too. So that means we're going to be going out and just checking out different restaurants and stuff. I like to food is my hobby, so I like stuff like that too. But but yeah, so let's see. So before you decided to do real estate, what was your exact job? Like, what were you doing?
So I did like internet sales, like automotive internet.
Okay.
Wow. See, my brain is like mush. I can't even like speak. But so basically, like if a lead would come in, contact them, call them, try to get them to come in so we could help them find the right vehicle. Because, looking at a car online and looking at it in person is completely different. And,
That sounds like buying a house.
it might seem like it fits your needs on the internet, but when you actually look at it, it doesn't fit your needs. So I was just basically like that liaison, like help you find what fits your needs. Because a car is still a big investment, It's not as big as a house, but it's still.
It's not, but see how the skills transfer,
Yeah.
and it's basically the same thing, honestly. You
Yeah.
get people that inquire on your website. Some of them aren't approved.
Or they're like, oh, I want this one is like in my budget. Like this is my budget. I know that's my budget. But when you actually see it, it doesn't, it's not going to work for you. It doesn't fit your needs. So you kind of have to be that advocate and, that advisor to let them know like, okay, like I understand you're saying this is your budget, but realistically, this is not going to work for you. This is not what you need. So we need to talk about, finding like a more realistic budget and not just saying like it needs to be a cheaper budget or a bigger budget, but just something that's gonna either we're not on the right car or we're not at the right budget. That's what it boils down to.
That sounds like real estate, and you are ready. See, guys, she's showing you how she can help guide you through the home buying process, and she's not even there. And with sellers, people are really willing to sell their house. They want to price it at this amount, and realistically, it's not going to sell at that amount.
Right.
I love the transferable skills. So, so I think you told me earlier. This is like before we decided to get on camera that you moved during the pandemic.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, finding the place, it was a little harder because at the time, there weren't like a lot of in-person like showings and stuff like that. So you kind of just, you were kind of going in a little bit blind. Or if you were gonna like do a showing, there was no one there with you. Like it was like unassisted. So you were just kind of like guiding yourself. So if you did have questions, you have to kind of write it down and ask later. And during the move-in process, it's you can't really like talk face to face at that time. So we were, a lot of stuff we just had to do on our own. And, we did have movers. We did secure movers ahead of time, but they just decided that they were not going to show up.
Uh-oh.
So, sorry. My husband had to do it, like he just had to like man up, thankfully, and he had to fill up that U-Haul. And I mean, was it filled the best way? No, but it got done. And, we moved it all over here, and we have, we already have a child, and I wasn't pregnant at the time, but I was sick. So I was really like, I was a ghost. I did nothing. Aww. And so it was really just him. And then I'm like, we're trying to find friends, like, please help us, like we'll all wear a mask, whatever. But can you like, please help us get this stuff on the truck because it's the middle of summer. It's hot outside. We have no movers. We don't know what we're doing. Can you please help us? And it was, what should have been like a couple hour process became like a whole weekend. And it was just, yeah, it was a hot mess. But, hopefully if I do ever have a client that is kind of going through that, I can actually like assist them and help them, fix that problem so they don't have to deal with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, your experience relocating, you can transfer that over to someone who's relocating.
Because I would not wish that on my worst enemy. That was a nightmare.
No, I hate moving.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I've moved a lot of times. You can kind of consider me as a nomad. But
I mean, you never know how much stuff you have until you're moving. That's
yes.
Thing. You never know.
Well, I want to thank you, Kaytie, for coming on and doing this with me. Before we end the session, on the spot, that's right. What advice or what kind of thing you want to put out, or anything you want to say to put out there to new agents or anybody considering getting, starting their own real estate business or joining a firm or whatever? You know what I'm asking.
Well, I actually just had this conversation with someone earlier today because they had asked, do you think it's oversaturated? Do you think this is the right time to be joining this career, like this pathway, like, because of the way the market is or whatever, it was just like a limiting belief. And I feel that, if you want to get into real estate or any new career for that matter, you have to kind of like take a step back from your limiting beliefs, because it's so easy to, have these thoughts that can hold you back. And you just have to, realize that there's enough for everyone in every avenue, path, whatever. You just have to be determined. You have to drive, and you just have to, do the work, do the grind. And, if you build it, they will come. And you just have to have that mindset, and you can't limit yourself with, negative thoughts that, are so it's easier to be negative than it is to be positive. So you just kind of have to know that ahead of time. So when you're going into it, you can kind of filter out the negative thoughts and just keep the positive ones. And I think if you do that, I think you will go very far.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for Kaytie for sitting down and taking some time on the spot and taking some time to chat with me. Welcome to Real Estate. Welcome to eXp. And of course, if you need anything, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Okay?
Oh yeah, like I blow her phone up all the time.
Let's go. Let's grow. We got this. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.